Now, there was supposed to be a brief ceasefire by Russian troops fighting in Ukraine today. It appears to have had little effect, however. Kyiv never agreed to the pause in hostilities ordered by Vladimir Putin to mark Orthodox Christmas, an occasion celebrated by Ukrainians, however, and wherever they could safely do so.
Some of Lviv's youngest residents spent Orthodox Christmas Eve singing carols in a shelter after air raid sirens rang out. A ceasefire announced by Russia to coincide with the holiday appears to have had little effect in Ukraine. In Kherson, officials said one firefighter was killed and 4 people injured following Russian shelling on the city. No one here was talking about a ceasefire today. My son was walking nearby, this woman says, when they attacked. Stones were coming down like rain. Let Putin be cursed by God and people. In Moscow, the Defense Ministry accused Ukraine of continuing to fire on Russian forces. A spokesman claimed Russia was observing the ceasefire despite the attacks. Russian troops in neighbouring Belarus were visited today by the country's president, Alexander Lukashenko. Ukraine's military intelligence claims the Kremlin will mobilise as many as 500,000 conscripts in the coming weeks.
Welcome.
As Ukraine's President Zelensky met a group of US senators, Washington announced a new $3.75 billion military package to help Ukraine and its neighbours on NATO's eastern flank. But back in Lviv shelters, this is their Christmas. After 11 months of fighting, there's still no end in sight. Neil Connery, News at 10.